and beyond the Metropolitan Church of the United States, and from all the corners of the world, especially from the Central and Eastern Europe. I say, glory to Jesus Christ.
Glory forever.
We've celebrated a wonderful Eucharist, very moving, very emotional. We have experienced the Word of God that was preached to us by Father Chris Zuger, the liturgy headed by Metropolitan William. The highest, most sublime, perfect thanksgiving, hard to get anything to that, to add. But I need to express my imperfect gratitude too. And first and foremost, I'm so thankful that I'm here now in front of you, and it all started from the simple invitation of a man who wanted to become a priest in time of Theodore Ramja. And unfortunately, due to persecutions, he never became a priest. But when he invited me, he said, "Do you want to serve?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Would you like to come into the seminary? Because it's all coming from underground. We need men like you." And I said to him, "What would I say when I come to the seminary?" He would say, "You need to tell them, I would like to serve God and people." He was the first teacher to me, the first inspiration, the first light of God after the fall apart of the Soviet Union, after the fall apart of the Iron Curtain. It was the first light in my life, the first invitation to explore something that is truly wonderful, truly beautiful, unknowable, ineffable, unconceivable. That's how my life changed after that invitation. I thank my mother, the Most Holy Mary, because she was leading me all the way from the very beginning up until now. I want to just recall moments of carrying the icon of Our Lady Helper of Mothers in Albuquerque every Friday, and patiently holding up to her for 2 hours or even more. And it was pretty hard because the icon was heavy because of the metal frame, and the people were encouraging me to have a special help. But I did not want it. I wanted to get comfortable carrying the icon of the Mother of God, and I did it. Philip, Leahy, and the pro-life team here present are witnesses to that. And now, when I was appointed a bishop, I told my mother, "Now you have to get comfortable carrying me. I'll be not easy to carry. You need to be patient." So I thank the Mother of God, Mary Most Holy. I thank Pope Francis for the entrusted mission of being the father of the whole diocese. You here present represent the Eparchy of Phoenix, our church here in the United States, in a miniature, in a microcosm. Thank you. Thank you, Pope Francis. For me, this is a great, great credit of trust. I can only justify with the help of God, because my own fragile and weakness and imperfection is not sufficient. I convey this gratitude through the nuncio, the apostolic nuncio Cardinal Christoph Pierre. Thank you, Pope Francis. I would like to express my gratitude to my consecrators, my main consecrator, Metropolitan William. Through the laying on of hands and the gospel today, you have accepted me into the college of the apostles, of their followers. I received from you not only the grace of ordination, but also the profound testimony of a leader of God's people. Thank you, Your Grace. I thank my second consecrator, Bishop Kurt Burnett, who is At the son of the Eparchy of Phoenix, thank you for your tireless efforts and apostolic zeal leading our Eparchy in the absence of the bishop and being such a great example to all of us and to me, especially in this time of transition. Thank you to my second co-consecrator, Bishop Robert Pipta, who is also the son of the Eparchy of Phoenix and who nurtured his vocation here in Anaheim at the Church of the Annunciation. Thank you, Vladiko John Pacek, my predecessor, the fifth Bishop of Phoenix. With special sentiments, I would like to thank my brother bishops from the same God-saving city of Phoenix, but of the Latin Rite, Bishop Emeritus Thomas Olmsted, and who guided the Eparchy in difficult moments of the pandemic, of COVID pandemic. Thank you for your love, wisdom, and fatherly affection. Thank you also to the new Bishop of Phoenix, John Dolan, for his heartfelt welcome, prayers, and support. I look forward to work with you for many years. Thank you to Bishop Kevin of the Diocese of Orange, Bishop Francois Beruti of the Melkite Eparchy of Newton, also Bishop Nicholas Samra, who is retired, Bishop Elias Ziden of the Maronite Eparchy of Los Angeles. Thank you for your support, for being here in this important moment for our Eparchy. Thank you also to Father Uri Terek, chaplain of the ITI in Trumo, Austria, director of the student life, who was with me as the first students of the International Theological Institute, where I began my theological studies. Thank you to Dr. John and Beth Mortensen, who are my friends also from the ITI times. Thank you to the clergy from the Eparchy of the Passaic, from the Eparchy of Parma, from the Archieparchy of Pittsburgh. It's a blessing to have you all here today with me. I would like also to thank my dear loved ones, my dear beloved family in Ukraine. They were good and faithful instruments in God's hand, inviting me to consider the path of service to God and His people. Their love and example laid good foundation to receive even greater, many gifts from God. Thank you to my other, not less important family in Albuquerque. Thank you, dear ones, for putting out this amazing play. Thank you for putting up with me all these years, and thank you for instilling in me this love and care and allowing me to grow and accepting me in all my weaknesses. Thank you to my parish family in Phoenix, where I started when I came to the United States. Thank you to my family in San Diego, where I was blessed to spend a couple of months as a deacon. Thank you to the FNE Explorer family of the Albuquerque and all of other families, which are now my family, growing and increasing. Thank you. Thank you to my educators, to my spiritual formators, especially Father Chris Zuger, Seminary in Uzhgorod, Franciscan University of Steubenville, Language Catechetical Institute in Austria, International Theological Institute in Gaming. The Word of God begins with a seed, right? It is nourished, planted, watered, cared, loved, and then it grows and brings forth fruit, becomes the bread for many nations. Thank you for your generosity and dedication. Thank you to my home parish in the native village of Perechin in Ukraine, to the parish priest Miroslav Rybinchak, to all those who supported my vocation back home. Special place in my heart is occupied by the clergy of the Eparchy of Phoenix, of course. fathers, you dear fathers, deacons, subdeacons, monks, nuns, higher monks, you have sincerely accepted me coming from Ukraine, supported me here and my growth as a priest. I have never felt like a stranger. You have taught me to love this eparchy and uniqueness and its mission. We are truly the church for all people here in the western part of the United States. Thank you. We must preserve this gem, this treasure that we have received and which was written by the blood of our martyrs, Theodor Romzha, Paul Gojdich, Basil Hopka, Methodius Turchka, and Petro Oros. We possess great inheritance from those who came before us. We have a task, we have a big challenge to shine that light of Christ, to preserve it, and also to build the bridges so that the light of Christ shines, the Christ who is the way, the truth, and the life in this present culture, present world, which is very, very tumultuous. I sincerely thank you for your sacrifice and devotion, and to your families, to your panis, to your children who serve God and people, very, very devoted. Thank you to my beloved priests. This holiday, this celebration, this feast would not have been possible without your prayers, without your dedication, without your help, my dear ones. And you have contributed so much. Triple Byzantine thank you to the members of the Enthronement Committee, Monsignor Kevin McAuliffe, Miss Teresa Blanc, Mr. Marcus Cabrera, Subdeacon Paul Kilroy, Father Stephen Vashko, Father Michael Nandelas, Father Diodoro Mendoza, Miss Patricia Henderson, Father Chris Zuger, Father Ron Baruszewski, Mr. Gary Huber, and our God-loving Council of Hirers. Thank you. Very special thanks to the Greek Catholic Union, GCU, for taking care of the many hundreds of the service booklets for the Vespers and the liturgy. They printed 500 Vesper books, 500 liturgy books. We use them almost all. My heartfelt thanks to Jonathan Cabada and Alex Giurado for their help with video streaming. Thank you to those who helped with photography. Thank you to the God-loving lead cantor, Mr. Gary Huber, the choir members, help cantors, readers, servers, God-loving seminarians. You are so hardworking. You provided all that was necessary and made it beautiful, truly beautiful. I would like to give you an applause. Let's applause. You earned it. Thank you. Thank you to all the faithful of the Eparchy of Phoenix. You are the prime example of the sacrificial and strong Christian community. To the blessed memory, Bishop Gerald, who through the laying on of hands and prayer once received me into the priestly family, confirming upon me diaconal and priestly ordinations. To the blessed memory, Bishop Shashik, who also nurtured my vocation through his zealous apostolate. To the blessed memory, Bishop Semedy, who accepted me into the very first moments of my vocation. On my episcopal coat of arms, there are words from the Psalm 18. I will love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my refuge. I think they are very close to the spirit of the Eparchy of Phoenix. They express the great spirit of sacrifice, dedication to the Lord, and authentic trust of God. Thank you to all of you. Thank you.